note story. Big text, single-sided. We're good. Hi, everybody. My name is Kevin Christopherson, and I'm so excited to stand in front of you right now. So sometimes Winnipeg is a big, small town. Sometimes Manitoba is, and sometimes so is all of Canada. And this piece and how it came together is one of those times. So one day in July, my friend from Gimli, just up the road, sent me an Instagram reel of a bunch of guys singing this old Canadian folk tune, and that tune was this old classic called Barrett's Privateers. And one of the men in that video that was singing is the iconic Canadian folk singer, Stan Rogers. So I started listening to Stan Rogers, one of those big Stan Rogers kick. Songs like 45 Years and First Christmas, and then I got to Northwest Passage. And in one of those rare moments of my life as a composer, the piece just unfolded in front of me. I just knew exactly what to do. And if there are any composers in the room, you know that that's not usually how it goes. But like seeing that this is a notable song in the Canadian canon of folk music, I was sure the copyright would be locked down, and seeing as Stan Rogers died in the early 1980s, I couldn't just ask him. But maybe there was someone out there that I could ask. So I sleuthed around the internet to find out who owns the rights to Stan Rogers' catalog, until I found Fogarty's Cove Music on the east coast of Canada. And I sent them an email, asking if I could set the piece for wind band. A few days later, Ariel Rogers, Stan Rogers' wife, emailed me back and said, quote, "Have a good time taking it from your head to the page. Having watched Stan do this many times, I do understand how exciting the process can be. But it's also hard work, so please enjoy the journey." Ariel, I have enjoyed this journey tremendously. In fact, I was so excited that when I finished the piece, I told many of my colleagues at the Long and McQuaid new band music reading session at the end of August, where Ross Brownlee at Westgate Mennonite Collegiate told me, and I quote, "You're not going to believe this. Stan's son lives in Winnipeg, and Stan's granddaughter was at my school. She plays the violin and goes to CMU. Maybe you could connect with her." Well, the wheels began to turn, and a few months later, here we are. Bella is the featured soloist here tonight with the Canadian Mennonite University Concert Band, playing the Manitoba premiere of Stan's Northwest Passage here in Winnipeg. Like, what a country, hey? So, a huge thanks to the UMM for hosting this evening, to the CMU Concert Band for taking a risk on new work, and to Cheryl Ferguson and Bella Rogers for standing in front of this amazing ensemble and leading them with artistry. So please enjoy Northwest Passage.